Stacy get her mic situated, and when we do, we'll get her back out here. But right now, we're going to focus on a dress. This is the by Stacy London knit jersey dress with the chiffon overlay. So this is also could be classified as a twofer because underneath this beautiful lacy kind of gossamer feel in the chiffon is a knit dress so that you get full modesty, full coverage, and you get that beautiful drape and flow. We have 3 colors in this dress, starting with the periwinkle. We also have the black, and then last but not least, we have it in the hot pink. This dress is marked down to only $65.99. So talk about the perfect summer dress with that point collar, with the buttons down to the waist in the front placket, a full elastic waist. So again, it's going to be adjustable and move to fit the contours of your own waist, and then this full beautiful skirt. I got pulled away. We got all your mic, yeah. No
I
problem.
love the fact that you were talking about the skirt. I mean, the dress in this way. First of all, this dress is never going to go out of style. It is your travel dress. The interior of it. Now, yes, you were talking about this gossamer layer because I love a flow, but this is cotton jersey. This is the same cotton modal span that I use for all of my pussy bow blouses, the strapless blouses we did for the summer. This dress is so comfy. It is machine washable. You can literally go like this and then whoops. You can add a belt to this elastic waistline, but you do not have to. It gives you a perfect hourglass shape. And these colors, I'm sorry, a blue, a pink, a black, you are never going to get tired of it. It is a perfect spring, summer staple that is soft, that is easy to wear. Wear it with a pair of kicks, wear it with a pair of sandals. You're done. You're done. Find some big, nice jewelry to go with it, whether it's a cuff or a big kind of 80s earring I'm really into right now. And you're set. You're set to go out to dinner. You're set to stroll around. You're set to do whatever you want.
You had me at 80s. The nice thing about this dress, too, is the midi length gives you coverage and modesty over the knee. So if that's something that you like, we do offer it in petite and regular. So we have it for your stature. The petite center back length will be 46 inches at the smallest and graduate up to 52 in the size 3X. And then in your regular length, you're looking at about 2 inches longer, 2.5 inches longer across the board, 48.5, and then we'll graduate to 54.5 inches. So
I also just want to show you, this is attached, the chiffon, but just so you can see the arm and the way that it's constructed, this sleeve is on an angle. So you're really cutting the top of the arm. If you're like me and you don't love the top of your arms, this is a great way to do short sleeve without feeling like you're showing too much. So that idea of modesty is also what we want to show and what we don't want to show. I want you to be proud of yourselves and I want you to feel beautiful all the time. But we don't love every single part of our body. That doesn't mean we don't accept it and work with it. So this kind of sleeve is a great way to get some arm coverage yet stay cool in the summer.
Well, we're looking for that, you know, we could have danced all night dress. That's beautiful, the little black dress that, here it is. If you're looking for the dress to wear to the bachelorette party, to the shower, maybe it's the big reunion that's coming up and you want something that's, you know, sophisticated and elegant. You haven't seen people in a while.
I got distracted by my bow tie. Sorry about that. But you're absolutely right. But it, you know, again, I don't want you to think of this just as an occasion dress. You could literally, I mean, remember, this is cotton all on the inside. It is so soft. You could literally just go to the grocery store and be a happy person.
And just by changing your shoe, you change the look of the dress, right?
Now that's what we love. I love a blank canvas where the accessories themselves are going to change whether this is a day to night feel. And that was the idea. Remember, you can go very low here with the buttons if you want to add more jewelry, add a scarf. We know scarves are going to be really big for spring, summer. They're already here, right? Just the same way neckties aren't going anywhere. So I think that this is, I love the idea of this with a sandal, a scarf around the neck, some kind of like basket bag or maybe a crochet, maybe walking somewhere in Italy. Maybe the Amalfi Coast.
I love it.
Or your beach.
I'm down.
Or your pool.
I'm down with that.
Right?
But, you know, chances are it'll just be down the shore.
It'll just, but I love down the shore.
Nothing wrong with down the shore. But let me just ask this, because this fabric, and you talked about it, the actual knit is your cotton, rayon, and spandex blend. This is cool to the touch. It feels really silky. And that's what's going to be touching your skin. So I think just know that you have a real treat. It's not like a nylon underskirt or underdress. This is knit.
It is knit. And really, the chiffon over it is so that you don't sweat.
Right.
The idea was to put a fabric near your skin that's breathable and that's easy to wear. This makes no difference in terms of heat. It won't raise your body temperature. It's just meant to look flowy and pretty and feminine.
Well, it does all of those things and a whole lot more, and it does it now at a clearance price of $65.99. That's 35% off the regular price, or look at it this way, you're saving $39 by picking it up today, but this will be the final quantity. So if the occasion that you're planning on isn't, within the next week or so, not to worry. Get the dress, because that's the most important thing, and then, worry about the rest of it later.
Well, my mantra actually is buy the outfit
when you see it,
and then the occasion will appear.
Exactly.
Right? You think you don't know why you're buying something, but once you have something in your closet that is new, that is fresh, that's maybe a new color for you, and look, dresses are simple. Once you're wearing them, you're dressed. So you don't have to do a lot of work.
One and done. All right, so we have the periwinkle, we have the black, or the hot pink in this dress, and being offered for the very first time at a clearance sale price of $65.99.